I'll try
Devon's the
to
number one guy.
Yeah. To drop your
Right.
move,
Okay,
and
so
you do yours.
right, so I stay high, and and a lot of it's denial of grip, right? So I stay, and as soon as you reach for me, I deny your grip, right? So see, as soon as you try, right, I try to deny, just so like if you just take your grip, you get what you want. But I always try just not quite what you want. Not quite, right, not quite what you want, right? And I'll just play this game. And now, so you're coming forward, so I just try and stay hidden just a little bit. So you can never quite get into your strength, right? And then once I have you really chasing, then I have the ability to roll over. Yeah. Well, while we're establishing who's holding on to who, I'll come forward until he starts to come at me. And as soon as he starts to come at me, then I'll run away. Okay? But while we're seeing, like I'll try and stay high, and then as soon as you think about coming at me, I run away. Okay? So I'm high, and I'll keep coming higher if we're playing the who can get higher game, right? If you wanna, right? You saw us do this a bunch too, right? Right? Because we're seeing who can go higher, right? But if you ever come at me, then I start to run away. I start to run away, right? I'm running away. You can't quite reach me. So I never really engage. I'm not a guy I'm never gonna meet you, you know?
Okay, you're gonna do what it takes to win.
Yeah, this is the sport, right?
Yeah.
That now, listen, if I cannot do it, if I cannot get the top, which is quite possible, right? Then I've got to get the fuck out of there and do it in the straps. Because in the straps, you can lat drag way more effectively, right? If I can't make you come to me, I have to totally commit to running away, right? Get in the strap, and I know that your hand up top is gonna win, so I'm getting deep. See this? I'm getting way past, see? Burying my thumb, getting past, and we're tied up, and my opener is kung, right? I'm coming back, I'm dragging, opening that bicep, and I'm like, I'm gonna see whose arm's gonna break, right? And I'm hoping that you don't have the balls to find out with me.
It's my arm against your body.
Right, and that's where I want to get to. Your arm versus my body.
What's your vision with Barbosa hook?
That's it. Because Barbosa, because of the angles that we have, Barbosa is shorter than me. And he understands about this whole running away thing too. I mean, most guys, once they get to a certain level, really get it. And when you have a shorter arm, and if the strength is anywhere near even, which it is, Marcio's maybe stronger than I am, but because he has a shorter arm, it's very hard for me, if I'm trying to run away and he's trying to run away, my hand's gonna be lower. It's very hard, like for us to negotiate a grip.
His wrist is stronger too.
I don't really want to, I wouldn't want to say for sure his wrist is stronger. I would definitely say that he's able, because of his build and my build, and because we're close in strength, he's definitely going to be able to negotiate a higher post angle. Okay, and if we're both top rolling,
because your arm's long, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but that all changes if I come forward. Okay.
During the match.
Yeah. Okay. So if I come
forward, his length becomes bigger.
Right. Okay. So that's.
So you drive your elbow up to the top.
Yeah. With Marcio. With Marcio.
You are talking with Marcio Barbosa.
Yeah. No, because Marcio. If Marcio top rolls and I top roll, there's a real good chance he's gonna flash me. Just because he's so high up and he's so compact, he's got so many advantages right off the start for outside pulling that he can quickly turn me. But if I drop and I come this way, it's gonna be arm on arm, okay? And I get to keep a high angle, right? Because I go deep, right?
And you have leverage.
Right. So with that guy, it's different, okay? Marcio and John are different. Marcio has a smaller hand, you know, not quite as balanced. Marcio's more hitting this way, hitting that way, really good, but John is smooth. John smoothly transitions throughout the full range, you know. Marcio goes through the full range too, but it's bang, 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 you know. It's different.
So,
Yeah, he uses more strength.
okay.
More of a popper, you know?
There's a chance for you to adjust
About
a little bit, man.
A little bit more. If John gets an advantage, it's very hard to get it back, you know? Marcio gets an advantage, he's gonna hit it, and he's hit it, you know?
But
Christian
in between
Binnie.
hits,
Christian-
you can reset, right? It gives you. a
Right, I'm a
chance to-
smoother kind of guy too. I'm not much of a hitter. I'm more of a smooth type puller.
So your left-handed match in
Yeah.
WAL
Now
finals. I
Christian, unfortunately, that dude he's
think.
got
You're
so
getting
many.
involved, then.
Right, I
out.
was fucking around with him. I'll tell you right now, I was fucking around.
This
it-
type of.
Right now, at that point, Christian was a bit damaged. He was just coming back. I pulled Christian different times, he's different strengths. At that point, I could just top roll him, okay? Because Christian's a guy Christian is like a hook arm wrestler. He's really good, but he's a hook guy. So it's really easy to counter him. You know, a lot of the guys that we talk about, Marcio, John, balance. Marcio and John can pull anywhere they want. They can pull press, flop, top, kings, doesn't matter. Christian,
Predictable.
very predictable. So you can set up low hand and just you can't because you know what he's gonna do. You know. Yeah. And the thing that I find, like the thing about people talk about top rolling, something that I always have like a pet peeve of mine, and it's something that I've said a lot in the past. People talk about the low hand top roll, but it's not a low hand. Like if I pull, like it's all about coming up. It's just. And people say low hand, a lot of beginners think, oh, I gotta grab them lower. That's the last thing you ever wanna do, right?
Your
Like,
fingers are open.
it's just stupid. Like, why would I ever do that? Like, low hand top roll is just raise the bottom, right? It's a high bottom. You never,
It's not the grip.
no, you never lower anything, right? It's just a high bottom. Yeah. And then you just gotta,
How you compete against Derek?
Derek Smith? Derek doesn't eat enough. He's like a little man.
360 by the end of the month.
Your hair changed after pulling.
It's Super Saiyan. At the power.
So we just talked to Devin. We discussed about any possible things with certain athletes, techniques. John Brzenk, Christian Binnie, Marcio Barbosa. 3 different athletes. They love to pull hook, so I would like to hear his vision about styles against those guys.